Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Build Society of Wolves. I have just woken up because and it's like 1 o'clock p.m. I stayed up real late with Jay. He's doing a 24-hour stream now. It's probably over by the time you get this video, but it's been pretty fun. Last episode, we worked on that crane over there, and boy, does it look nice. I love it. I think that area turned out really good. Definitely a great addition for last episode. Jay has uploaded a 50-minute episode working on some of his stuff, and we worked on some of it together.
Basically the outside comes up and down into the bridge when the bridge arches up to kind of like give it why do I want to say yin-yang feel?
That's what it's doing, though.
It's like
positive against negative.
Yeah. Downstream and upstream.
I look over and Jay's doing this, and my whole head is thinking like everything I was thinking was the opposite.
Hey man, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong.
The bridge goes up the other way.
Yeah, but I didn't say anything because I know who I'm dealing with here, and it worked out flawless. It's a brilliant idea. Push it down at the start. Let the bridge go up. So during that episode, we worked on this bridge here, and I think it looks really, really good. We've talked for a long time about this broken bridge and how there was once a time where the two cities were connected through this bridge, but some ties were broken, and they are no longer friends, and the bridge has not been rebuilt. Now, my side's not completed. We were mainly working on his side for his episode. I think I might do some things to kind of dress mine up, but honestly, I don't think it should be too dressed up. I think fairly plain is going to do the trick. A really cool little trick that we have going on here. Notice these two stone bricks are the exact same thing, but because of the shaders, it makes his have a little different hue than mine. So they look different. I think that's pretty sick, pretty cool, pretty nasty. But yeah, I think this turned out really, really cool. I think he did a great job. Jay's one of those guys, because he's like an artist and he has this artistic brains. This sort of stuff comes naturally to him. For me, I have to kind of do a bunch of research and look for ideas and stuff. And he just kind of flows with his ideas. Like he just has an eye for this stuff. So it was a really fun episode. I think I might work out some of my stuff here today, but I got the wrong texture pack on. Whoops. But in his stream last night, him and I worked on this. Mainly him worked on this wheat field over here. How sick is this? You can check it out. You can check the entire building of this out on his, if you go to his Twitch page and look in the highlights, there's like a several hour long highlight of us working on this together, which is pretty cool. But he made this wheat field, and it's really difficult, even with World Edit, to make a wheat field this size. But we made it happen. He just did some really, really cool things with it, I think. I made this little wheelbarrow here, and people were freaking out. They loved it. The wheelbarrow changed the world. And at the very end of the stream, he made this windmill. Like, absolutely just whipped it together. Oh, I didn't see this path. Oh, Jay, this has got to connect to something, baby. Oh, you've ruined it, Jay. You've ruined it. No, it's good. Did he do an interior? No, not yet. Okay. Excuse me. There we go. But yeah, is this windmill not amazing? Like, I watched him build it. It was super late. It was like 6 a.m. And I watched him build it. Roofs are always really difficult. I think he nailed the roof. Just a lot of detail and stuff. But these propellers are so out there. Like, so over the top out there and flamboyant. But boy, are they good. So good. So I think this looks really, really good. He did a very good job So we're getting some really cool different perspectives, areas that you can visit on the map and kind of get some different views. And I think it's going to be pretty sick. I am something that we joked about is we kept saying like as you're building in the game, you're like, wow, this is epic. You know, this is really cool. Wow, this looks amazing. Minecraft is one of the only areas where you can get away with like calling yourself amazing. Like, wow, I did amazing. I am so good at this. I am a great Minecrafter. Very, very cocky. Bob Ross would not approve. But I've been working on my roads just a little bit because I've been frustrated with this transition thing. But I went back to my palette here, which I should refer to this more often. And I remembered that I have this dark oak slab as part of the interiors here of these buildings. And it works out as a decent transition here. Jay, actually, being the artist that he is, was not scared. He made a little recommendation of doing it all in like this red sandstone, because it's part of the colors here, you know, orange and red and black. But I'm too scared. It's like one of those way out there things, but I'm just way too scared to do it. I think it'd be too much for my brain head. So just the dark oak slabs doing the trick, making these transitions, helping the road kind of flow a little bit better. So yeah, pretty good. But time for B-Dubs to get working on some of his own stuff. I've got some cool ideas for some things to work on today, so I'm gonna get on that, and I'll be back with you. A very vital point of interest in this city. We've got that point of interest. We've got that point of interest. Jay adding his stuff also adds some great points of interest. I got to move my microphone closer to my mouth face. Another great point of interest is this wall. Hello? That wall. It's just chilling there. The big black gate. So we've got to do something cool with it. And today's the day. And I've got some inspiration and some ideas. I've kind of cleared this out and made a little walkway right here. So you'll have some, you know, the terrain kind of flattens out right there. I like that, the way that works. Go through here. You got your big gate. And I think this is the line. This is the straight line right here. Even though the world kind of makes you think you go like this. No, it goes straight through here. And boink. I think I'm going to leave it cracked like that. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if there is separation between the two, that should work. Now, I want to actually test something. This is maybe potentially important. We're going to do a little horsing around. If this stupid horse doesn't, well, this is going to cause a problem, I think. Horse. All right, we'll do that. And we'll do sugar. Where is sugar in this? What does sugar look like? Found it. Got it. And a saddle. Boom, boom, and boom. Wonderful. Okay, let's do it. Hi. Oh, I love you. I love you. You're a very cool horse. Don't walk off the edge. 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 I hate you. I hate you as a horse. Unless you're an amazing jumper. And you're not. You're the worst horse. Uh-huh. Well, now I have to build up. Unbelievable. Okay. Let's get on top of this. Oh, horsing. Just horsing around. All right. Got it. Okay. We can't get through there with a horse. That's not, well, I don't know if that's good or not. Horses are too wide. And this is a diagonal block width wide. So I thought if it was like a block and a half, you know, a half. It could be a full 2 blocks, but it is not wide enough. So, not good at all. Sorry. You did. He tried, you know. So maybe I'll have to change the doors up. I don't know. I'll have to decide whether that's very important or not. But this gate, we're going to be able to add some really, really good interest by doing some nice detailing to this gate. So let's just work out some quick ideas here. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1. And I just want to try out, obviously, stop counting now. It's time to stop counting. I just want to try out some up and downies and see what that kind of looks like. It doesn't look like what I thought it was going to look like. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Does not look good. Doesn't have like a good flow to it. You know what I mean? I want like a nice flow. So if I brought this like this and maybe stretched it a little more, maybe that would help. That's a little better. And then more often, maybe that could do the trick. Now, but that's what I want to do. I want to just add some real detail to this wall. Maybe even some designs in the wall and around the gate, possibly. But this is, you know, when I say designs in the wall, well, let's check our color palette real quick. We've got cobblestone as a color, and that's going to be really high contrast to the black. We could try iron. Let's see what iron looks like up against this. Ooh, that could be very good. All right, let's just try something. Let's go. Yeah, here's okay. So if we go boom, boom, boom. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Whoops. And we're just going to kind of try to get some cool detail shapes in here and see if we can't make something that looks pretty cool. Yes. Yes. And I'll stand back and look at this in a second and see what we got. I just want to know if this is going to contrast enough. Just doing random. I'm trying to get like a kind of a random, almost artistic look here. I think that's enough to at least get an idea of what it could look like. Yeah, that's pretty nice. You got to understand, I'm doing just a very rough idea. I might even inset that. But if done properly, that could add some real interest to the wall. And it contrasts just enough. It's dark, but it's light enough to where you can see it and it makes a difference. Okay, B-Dubs has got an idea. I think I'm going to get to work on this now and see what I can't pull off, all right? Oh, we've got something here. We have got something here. This is a fantastic view. I haven't really looked at this area from this viewpoint, but it is nice. I like it. This is just outside the wheat field here. But check it out. I've done quite a bit of work here on the old gate, and I think it turned out really, really nice. I like what I got going. There are interior design type details that are going to be necessary to help improve it a bit. But as of right now, I think it looks really, really good. Man, I'm great at Minecraft. That's the general gist. I actually didn't do anything to my bridge here. And maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just leave it. I don't know. Anybody that wants to convert to the bad side of life can just hop the bridge. But look at that baby glisten and gleam in the sunlight. It's not over the top. but it's really good, I think. Maybe, you know, I just saw up there that cobblestone on that roof. Maybe we need cobblestone in here, but maybe not. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just leave it pitch black with just those little bits of color. Possibly. But let's get some peak points, huh? You know, as you walk through the city, you get some peaking vantage points. Like, that's a really great one. This is a really nice vantage point right here. Whew. Yeah, that is peering over you in the distance. I like that a lot. But let's keep walking through, and we'll walk our way up to it. The road will kind of go this way and up here, through here, and you can see up here I did something a little bit different that I haven't been doing, and I really, really like it. First of all, the roofs, we'll take a little bit closer look at the roofs, but I did them a little more simply, but it still has the same effect as those. See how those have kind of an inward, a really drastic inward slope? This still does it, but it's a little less drastic, and it's just, you can actually see it right here. It's just stairs facing inwards on the top of the little post thingies that are poking up. Look at the clouds. I didn't know the clouds did that. Beautiful. But I made this one a little more plain. I think I'll put some windows on this side as well. But I just kind of, what is this? Iron encrusted? I just put some iron in there. Iron studded walls. And just added little detail with iron. So it's a very dark tower. This tower could have some significance as part of the wall, possibly. We'll see. But here's a good look at the gate. And we will kind of walk up to it. So we would go up this way, up here, and I'll smooth out the roadway as we do. No, that's not the way. This is kind of a dead-end road. That's right. Some people have been talking about adding like netherwart farms to the area to get like a farm field or a farm feel. And that's not a bad idea. I like it. I don't know. It's one of those things that it might take some time to do. And so I'd like to test it somewhere else before I actually 100% try it here. Because removing it might be trouble. I don't know. But here we are walking up to the massive gate of our protecting wall, and the overwhelming thought here is that this wall is protecting something. We've built this entire city outside. Right now there's nothing inside, so we've got to I think put something in there. A diamond block. No, like this needs to be a city as well in here, I think. But there is a mountain right there, and it's not rendering in, unfortunately. But it is absolutely massive. Why don't you render in, baby? Because you are beautiful. You are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It's even taller than it's rendering in, but we don't have time for that. So let's look through. Let's look through and see what we got going. These lights kind of give a bit of a hue here. But so here's what I did. You guys saw I did kind of the iron details on the outside. And I built out this top lip up here. I built that out to kind of give this more of a recessed feel. And I think that helps quite a bit. Here around the gate, I just did some stair patterns. Upside down, right side up, upside down, right side up. And did it on both sides. And then it gives this little peek preview area right here. So that's kind of cool. And I put some iron and the colors of the kingdom inside of there. So that's pretty neat. I think that worked out fairly well. Also, you get a look at, this almost looks like a face right here, doesn't it? Be a little lookout vantage point. And, you know, a little place where people can see people trying to cross the bridge and whatnot or overlook the city. So I think that's kind of neat. I like that a lot. But up here, this is a really cool little detail bit. Little iron, pieces of iron here. and stairs just facing back and forth. Back and forth. In some places, it doesn't work out perfect, but it still gets the job done, right? Back and forth, back and forth. And then from a distance, what you get, this is a little bit of a rule breaker because it's 2. You know, 1 block, 2. Usually you skip 3. But for this, 2 worked out really well. Really well. Where you get just a nice little up and down detail there. I like it a lot. Then we have the 2 towers here with some fairly large lookout windows. And these windows will be for, you know, watching and guarding the area. Kind of a watchtower sort of situation. But then inside, and I need to actually implement this, and we could do this here, I believe. Where is it, though? Is it here? No, it's not there. It is here. Yes. Good. And boom, boom. All right. So this is the gate. This is the gate in between the gate. Is this called a portcullis? I think so. I'll have to measure the exact height. But. Let's bring that up. And then like that. It's raised right now. And this is a very, very heavy, super heavy iron portcullis. I'm actually thinking of this after the fact, and now that I'm thinking of it, I really feel like I should have like some chains and gears and stuff attached to it to raise and lower it. So that's something I'll have to figure out and work out. But here it is from the inside. So it's somewhat raised right now, and it would lower and fall into this gap right here and 100% seal this off. So you've got the doors here. They can open and close, but once if somebody breaks through, battering ram through, good luck getting through this, right? I think it looks pretty cool. So you know, I did it like that. It's on an angle, so it's tough. When you're doing stuff on an angle, it can be a little bit difficult sometimes, but just did it on an angle and then added these iron fences, and it adds just some nice detail to it. Makes it look really cool, I think. And maybe, I'm glad I didn't do this side. I haven't done the back side because I'm not sure how I want to do it. I might leave it a little more plain, and I might leave this low so you can see the gate here. I think that could be like a nice little valuable visual thing that could add a lot to it. Let's do it together. We're doing it. We're rushing through the gate bracing iron block or iron fence. What are these called? Because I keep iron bars. Obviously, B-dubs. Obviously. Get that one out of there and put this one up here. Look at that. It's nice, right? Pretty cool. So yeah, what we can have is we can have like some gears on the back side of this wall, and they would attach to this. As a matter of fact, let's just try to do that real quick because it's a really cool idea. Let's see if we can't work out something, and we'll just try to make them look attached as best as possible. So if they were like that, whoops, boom, 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 boom. I've been working in evens a lot more lately, and I'm liking it. Sometimes I've gone so strict against using evens. And this would actually be like this, and this would be like that. There's got to be one breaking a rule here, so I guess that's okay, right? Why does that look so bad? Why does that look bad? I broke something here. Huh? I don't know. I don't know what I've done. What have you done, B-dubs? Boom, boom. That's bad. Do we just do it like this then? Could that look good if we did it like this? Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let me try to work this out off camera real quick. So this might need some imagination, and it's okay. I've attempted this before with not much success, and I don't think I'm having success with it today either. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. I mean, you get the idea, right? There are some things like when I'm building, I'm like, yeah, okay, this is okay. It kind of makes sense, but from a distance, then it just looks weird to me, anyway. Well, it's not bad. It just looks weird. In the comments, let me know. Let me know what you think about it. I'm not 100% sold on it, but if it's something you guys really like, or if you have any ideas or suggestions to improve it, I'm wide open. Totally wide open on that. But anyway, I think this gate turned out pretty great. The wall turned out pretty well as good. I mixed up my words. Pretty good as well. So anyway, we're going to call it here for today because I need to go. Jay is about to finish his stream up, his 24-hour stream, so I want to be there to help congratulate him on that. So anyway, I'm out for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.